right, so let's get started today. So if you would, let's start as we usually do in the Wuji stance. Feet about shoulder width apart, flat on the floor, facing more or less forward. Knees relaxed, slightly bent, hips just slightly forward. Bring your body into a nice straight line. Let your shoulders drop down and slightly back. Feel like the top of your head is being lifted upward. Pull the chin in just a little bit to give you a little better posture. So you now have a nice straight alignment. Let your arms come around in front of you. Again, drop the shoulders, relax the shoulders. Breathe in and out through the nose. And as you breathe out through the nose, let yourself relax. Feel the energy just flowing down your body, out your feet, deep into the ground. Feel that sense of being rooted deep into the ground. And just breathe and relax. And slow the breathing down. Keep it where it's comfortable, but nice deep inhalation, a pause, a nice long exhalation, and then a pause. So let's do some abdominal breathing. So the easiest way to start out with is to put your hands over your abdomen. And as you breathe in, let your abdomen extend outward, drawing the breath all the way down to the abdomen. We don't want to be chest breathers. Over the years, we've all become chest breathers with stress. And that's shorter, shallow breathing. We want nice, deep breaths. So we're going to imagine, obviously the air isn't coming down into the abdomen, but we're imagining pulling it that deep into the body. And then just a little pause. And then as you exhale, feel your hands move towards the spine as the abdomen compresses, pushing the air all the way up and out. You can do that nice and slowly. In a moment, we're going to be doing something called fire breathing, or fanning the fire. And there, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do it much more quickly and forcefully. So for now, just relax and enjoy it and get nice, deep breath. Hopefully you're starting to feel some warmth in the abdomen. Good. Now take your hands and put your fingers towards the back, thumb basically on your hip, so that you're just above the hip, so you can kind of feel this part of your waist. And again, just keep breathing. And as your abdomen came out, now feel your whole waist expanding. And as you breathe out, feel it contract. Belt breathing. Just feel the energies moving around that whole midsection. Now winter is the water element, which is tied to the kidneys. And so as long as we're doing this, we're going to And we're moving into winter. By the way, the winter solstice is December 21st. And if you look at the blog, I have an interesting article about the conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter getting us so close that it almost appears to be one single very bright star. It's going to be a very limited viewing. It's going to be at sunset on December 21st, just after sunset, for only a couple hours and low on the horizon to the northwest. But the reason I mention is you only get this conjunction once every 20 years. And this is now going to be so close that it's only this close. The last time it was this close, I think they said it was 800 years ago. So, an extraordinary event. So we're simply going to move our hands now a little further around onto our kidneys. And the same thing, as you breathe in, feel the kidneys expand. As you breathe out, feel the kidneys contract. Now, the color that's tied to the kidneys, to the water element, is a dark blue or black. So if you want, imagine dark blue light coming out of your palms and going into your kidneys. You just feel the warmth filling the kidneys. Just a few more, and just relax into it. Good. Just let your hands come down and just relax for a moment. As we said, the stomach meridian goes down the body. Those energies move down the body. So we can trace them. Let's use both hands because we have one on either side. We're going to start up at the eye because it starts right here below the eye. And we're just going to push the energy down the body, either side of the belly button, down the front of the legs, all the way to your second toe, and then push off. So breathe in as you come up, breathe out as you push down. Blow out through your mouth. One more time. Good. Now, last time we did talk about the spleen meridian. Spleen meridian starts at the big toe. So we're going to breathe in as we come up the big toe, up the inside of your legs, up the torso, a little wider, almost to the hips, coming up to the underarm, and then down a little bit. And then we're going to go out. That's the direction of the spleen meridian. So we're going to breathe in as we come up. And then as you push off, breathe out. And then go all the way down as you're breathing out. Breathe in. One more time. Good. So we've now energized both meridians. Let's do a little knocking on the door of life. Let's open up the abdomen. And of course, we're opening up the spine. So we're in that Wuji stance. You can go a little bit wider with your stance if you like. And we're just turning from the hips and the waist. Sorry. Flat on the feet. Notice my legs are not moving, my knees are not moving. There's no transfer of weight here. Look over the shoulder and just let the arms move naturally. The arms are just hanging like ribbons of silk, as the Chinese say. They're along for the ride. So I'm not doing this. I'm not purposely moving my arms. I'm just letting the momentum carry my arms. Nice and slow. We're stimulating the organs of the abdomen. We're stimulating the lower dantian. On the back, we're stimulating acupressure points known as the door of life, the Ming Men point. So this stimulates an awful lot of areas. And meanwhile, feel each vertebra turning in place, loosening, relaxing, allowing you to go a little further around. Here you can breathe in and out through the nose, or breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth if you feel some congestion, some tightness. Breathing out through the mouth is purging. We're releasing energy that we no longer need. Whereas breathing in and out through the nose builds the energy of the body. It's what we call tonifying. Good, and slow it down. And just let the hands move through the air. See if you can, at a minimum, feel the air moving through your fingers. Perhaps you can feel the energy field around you. Feel that thickness as the hands move through. It's called water waves. Slow it down. Good. Now we've done purging before, a couple of different ways. This is a one that really comes from energy medicine. It comes from Donna Eden. It's called the blowout. But you'll see how similar a lot of her stuff is to QiGong, and this really is QiGong. What we're going to do is we're going to gather energy. We're going to bring it up, and we're going to grab it. And then you're going to move it down your body and throw it out. Throw it down to the ground. We're going to do this 3 times fairly quickly. You're going to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Then we're going to do it 3 times slowly as we go down. Each has a little different effect. So we breathe in, grab that, blow it out. Good. Now this time we're going to do it slowly. Hopefully you feel the difference. Let's bring our hands up. Palms up, fingers facing each other, palms flat. Look up and hold your breath, look forward, and let the arms sweep down. So breathing up, let's interlace the fingers. Roll in front of your face, palm up, slightly behind you. Look up between your fingers, hold your breath, look forward, breathe out as you come down. We breathe in. One more time, and really feel that stretch in the abdomen. Good. This time, go ahead and let your left hand come up. I'll mirror you. Right hand stays down, palm down on the right hand, palm up on the left hand. Push the two of them apart. Now lean slightly to the opposite side, to your right. Feel that stretch coming all the way down the side. Breathe in, come all the way down, back of the hands cross. We switch. Connect to heaven and earth. Breathe in. Breathe out as we lean to the opposite side. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last time. Go back to the middle. Now we're going to do digestion twist, which is a little different than the usual twist. It's more out of the elbow. So let your left elbow come up. Left hand just kind of hangs there. The right hand is down towards the floor, fingers pointing at the floor. That's going to go behind you as you turn and twist, look over your shoulder and pull this elbow so you feel the stretch all the way through that side. Breathe in as you come back to the center. Breathe out as you switch sides. Now, this is one of the few postures that you can do either before or after a meal. Most of the other postures you don't want to do on a full stomach. So you either want to do it before you eat or 45 minutes, an hour after you eat. But this one works for both. If you're full, it helps move things around and make room and allow peristalsis to move the food downward. One more time. Good, come back to the center. Let's do fanning the fire. That's a great one for digestion. It's the abdominal breathing that we were talking about, except it's more forceful and faster. So your hands are on your abdomen. You're going to breathe out through your mouth. So you're going to breathe in through your nose, belly expands. As you breathe out through your mouth, you're pushing the belly in. And you're doing it somewhat forcefully, obviously, not to hurt yourself. It's just more rapid, more than anything. So we breathe in. Two more. And relax. We'll go to slow abdominal breathing. Feel the warmth in the abdomen. We're going to do that one more time. And then get a sense of what that's like, because then we're going to be doing a posture where you're going to do it without putting your hands on the belly. So if everybody's ready, breathe in and then go to fanning the fire. Two more. Good. Go back to regular abdominal breathing. Go to a wider stance and go only as deep as you're comfortable into a squat with the hands on your legs if you need them, hands between the legs going straight down if you don't need that extra support. So you can go just down like this if you want. Well, the idea is you want to try and stay fairly erect in the back. We're not leaning forward. And so you're just dropping down. You can either put your hands on your thighs or you can drop down for a little extra and put them between. This is called the water buffalo. Don't ask me why. Everybody comfortable with that? Come on back up. It's kind of like the horse riding stance. So we've turned our feet out. Our knees should never go over, extend over your toes. So you're not going to do this. You're trying to do more of a, imagine you're sitting on a stool behind you as you drop straight down, so that you're trying not to stress the knees. The knees also, as they bend, should follow the angle of my foot. If it's going this way, you're going to torque your knee. You don't want to do that. So you want to make sure that they're following, so you adjust the angle of your feet to the angle that your knees are moving, and just kind of sit back and sit down and relax. So let's do the water buffalo one more time. Nice wide stance, feet turned out. Slowly settle down to that imaginary stool behind you. Your weight is much more on your heels than it is in your toes. And just drop down as far as comfortable. Not that this is completely comfortable. I get it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Good. So now we're going to do this very same thing, but we're going to do it with fanning the fire. So we're going to drop down, and without putting your hands on your abdomen, you're going to fan the fire. We're not going to do it long. Whenever you're ready, drop down. Like I said, if you want to put your hands on your thighs, it makes it a little easier, gives you a little extra support, and two more. And come on back up. Hopefully you're really feeling that heat in the stomach. Good. Let's do a nice bring down the heavens just to kind of settle things down. So we're going to arms to the side, palms up as you lift the energy. And then breathing out as you push the energy down your body deep into the ground. Good. We're just going to do it the once. Now we're going to do a posture that's called beating and drumming the chi. So feet are maybe a little wider than shoulder width, just so you're good and stable. You bring your hands up, as someone said, sort of like a T-Rex. So they're up here, your elbows are very close to the body. You're going to let the hands drop, and then you're going to have them come up, and as you bend your knees, your elbows make contact with the body. So it's one more. Good. You should feel that compression in the abdomen. You should feel some vibration as the elbows make some contact with your body. You're not really hitting it hard, but you're making some contact. That's another great one for digestion. This one clearly you do not want to do on a full stomach. Let's do it one more time. So back to your T-Rex arms. When you're ready, just let them drop. And then as they come up, two more. Good. And relax. Thumbs touch. Make a triangle with your hands. Triangles down. And just circle the belly. Go all the way up to the diaphragm. Do 3 circles, one direction, clockwise, going up the right. And then 3 circles counterclockwise, going up the left. Good. Now we're going to do a posture called the tiger. So we need the tiger claws. So the hands are not loose on this or relaxed. They're actually forming tiger claws. And what we're simply doing is similar to what we did before. We're going to come up and we're going to breathe out. We're going to go straight down, somewhat like the horse riding stance, as low as comfortable. Push that into the ground and then bring the energy up. Send it down as you breathe out. Breathe in as you bring the energy up. One more time, and when you get to the bottom, stay there. So we're now in this squat. Put your hands in prayer position. Put your elbows inside the knees, if you can. If you can't, go higher. Just put your hands on your legs. Do what's comfortable, okay? You're going to put your elbows inside your knees, prayer position, and I'm going to take my elbows. I'm going to try and sit up as straight as I can while I'm pushing my elbows against my knees, separating the legs a bit. Tiger sitting in the grass. And then relax, come up with the legs, not the back. Shall we do that one more time? So drop down, prayer position, into a nice squat, push. Three, 2, 1, and up. Good, shake it out. Next one we're going to do is called the arrow. You're going to take your hands, you're going to interlace the fingers except for the first finger. So the first finger touching and pointing straight up. We're going to take that and we're going to put that behind our neck. Go to a shoulder width or slightly wider stance. Actually, I'm sorry, narrower stance. We're going to bend down. Then we're going to come up as we breathe out. Then when we get to the top, the hands continue to travel upward and stretch all the way up. So we breathe out. One more time. Let's go to bringing down the heavens. Gather the energy, bring it up. Breathe out as you push the energy down the body. Good. Now take your hands, put the back of the hands together so the fingers are facing your body. You're going to take your fingertips and you're going to push them right into your belly button. So we're going to breathe out to relax. Then as we breathe in, the belly goes in. See, this is reverse abdominal breathing. And you push straight in. And just hold that position just for a moment. And just relax the breathing. And let the hands drop down. Good. With your left hand, your right hand, I can't mirror you. This is going to be tough for me to try and mirror, so I'll do it. With your right hand, come up the right side, around 3 times. And then with the left hand, come up the left side and around 3 times. Good. Back of the hands together again. Go into the belly button. This time as you breathe in though, you're going to push in and up. Just try to feel the energy flowing from the fingertips into the abdomen. And relax. And again, 3 circles with the right hand. And 3 circles with the left hand. And then one more time, we're going to back of the hands together into the belly button. This time you're going to push in and down. So you breathe out, breathe in, suck the abdomen in, push it in and down with the fingers. Just a couple seconds more, feeling that energy. Let it drop. 3 circles with the right hand. And 3 circles with the left hand. Going to the Wuji stance. We're going to go to a posture called earth to the ground. So we're going to breathe in, the hands come up. As we breathe out, imagine you're pushing down on two balloons. Or imagine you're in a pool and you're trying to push two inflatable things down as they're trying to push up. And just feel that upward force as you're trying to push them down, and hold that position. Feel that connection to the earth. Feel that tension as the palms are pushing down. Relax. Gather energy again. And back down, pushing the balloons down. You can even drop down a little bit in your knees if you want. One more time, relax. Breathe in, breathe out. Now this time we're going to do almost the same thing, but to the sides. So we're going to gather energy, breathing in, breathe out, pushing down those balloons. Breathe in as you go to the side. Breathe out as you come back to the center. Breathe in as you go to the side. Breathe out as you go back to the center. One more time each side. Relax, let's bring down the heavens. Breathe in as you gather the energy. Breathe out as you push the energy down through the top of the head, down the torso, down the legs, deep into the ground. Let's do that twice more. When your hands get down to the bottom, feet come pretty close together, if not touching. Right hand is going to be below your abdomen. Left hand scooping up the energy, separating the thumb and the first finger. So you breathe in, you scoop up that energy, then the thumb faces the body as you breathe out. Long, slow exhalation coming all the way down the body. When you get to the bottom, we switch. Now that opening between the thumb and the first finger is called the tiger's mouth. And what you'd like to do is try and feel the energy coming out of the tiger's mouth, interacting with the central line of energy in your body. So if you close your eyes on this one, maybe you can even feel the energy coming out of the tiger's mouth as the hand moves down the body. And you can kind of locate where the hand is, not by feeling where your hand is, but by feeling the energy against your body. This is called centering. It's working with the triple warmer or Sanyao meridian. And the idea is to be balancing the three dantians, the upper dantian in the forehead, the middle dantian in the heart, the lower dantian just below the belly button and the abdomen. The upper dantian houses wisdom chi, middle dantian love chi, the lower dantian vitality chi. And try to hopefully feel the energies of all three dantians becoming equal. You can almost imagine as the energy is coming out of the tiger's mouth, it's like polishing a pole. One more time. You're going to finish with one hand over the other, palm over palm. So either hold at the wrist or interlace at the thumbs. The thumb goes basically where the belly button is. That places your palms about 2 inches below the belly button. That's where the lower dantian is located. About 2 inches below the belly button, about 2 inches inside your body. And just imagine the lower dantian as this little pearl. Visualize white light coming out of your palms and that pearl absorbing that white light. Feel that heat building even more in the abdomen. And just feel that heat growing. Visualize that light getting brighter and spreading out from the pearl. Let your body relax, let it rock and sway as the energy spirals down your legs and up your torso. Allowing that energy to remove any blockages, any stagnation. Removing darkness and filling it with a warm, loving light. As it fills every part of your body. Just let the energy move through your body till every part of your body is aglow with this light. And let that energy radiate outward from your physical body. Picture yourself a beacon in the night, glowing with this energy, allowing this energy to move outward, surrounding you in a protective cocoon. And as you float weightlessly inside this cocoon, notice what it's like to be safe. Notice what it's like to feel healthy. Notice what it's like to be at peace. Take a deep breath in, gather up those energies, those good feelings, and take them with you for the rest of the day. Thank you.